Hi, I'm Jim and this is Jim's Fix-It Shop. And I've got a mess going here, but one of my hand trucks that I use got a hole in the tire and the inner tube. So we're gonna try and repair this inner tube with a patch. Now, I'm not going to use the traditional patches yet. I'm gonna try something a little different. We're gonna go old school here. And these patches I have used to patch a tire. If you get a nail or a screw in your tire and you take it down to the shop and it's close to 10 years old, they won't touch it. You have to buy new tires, no matter what the tread looks like. We're going to use a vulcanizing system. I have some patches here, and this is what they look like. That's the patch. But I tried one of these yesterday and it failed miserably because these things are probably, gotta get my little scraper out of here. These things are probably 40 years old. And I went down to my local parts store and I was talking to a couple guys waiting for parts, and a guy in the counter heard us talking. And I was talking about this system. He says, "Hey, I got something for you." He comes out with 2 boxes. And these are vulcanizing patches. You can either use them inside the tire or on an inner tube. These are round ones. And these are kind of a, I don't know, odd shaped, diamond shaped, I guess. They're not square. So we're gonna try a round one. See what happens. Yeah, the little oblong ones, they had issues. So this time we're gonna do it in the paint booth over here with the blower running. And I'll show you why once I get this going. Open it up. Boy, these are so old. The plastic wrapping is deteriorating and just turning into, I don't know if you can see the powder falling down, but hey, let's give it a shot. What's the worst that can happen? Now the hole is in a bad place because the stem is in my way. But you have to use this clamp to do this. And there's no glue involved. You have the patch on the bottom of this tray and you pull off, oh, this don't look good either. These are not coming off very good. And at least it's still sticky. Now, if I can find my hole, where's the hole go? I have a hard time with that. Yep, there we go. Some of you old timers, you might know what this is, but not many people are going to. This tube is so cheap and crappy, I don't know if anything's going to work on it. Boy, that valve stem is going to be right smack in the way. It's going to have to go over here. And you clamp this down. I don't know. I would imagine if you're going to do this on the inside of the tire, they must have had a different clamp, because there's no way you're going to get this tire up inside that clamp to hold that in place. I'd like to get this down out of the way a little bit, maybe like that. I'm going to go over there and set it in the spray booth, and I'll move the camera and I'll be right back. Okay, I decided to come outside. It's like 25 degrees out here. We've been having crazy temperature swings. It'll be 45 by noon or 1 o'clock, and overnight it drops down in the teens. And right now, as you can see, it's a little cold. But now, to get this thing sealed up, hopefully, maybe you can see it better like that. We don't use glue, not for this. We use matches. Let's see if this one works. Come on. Well, them don't work either. Let's go back in. Well, I guess that was a total failure too. So much for vulcanizing. The last time I used one of these was a very long time ago. And when you light that tray, it burns kind of like a sterno can. It's a nice flame. It doesn't pop and spark and make a total mess. I'm glad I did it outside. So I guess these are just going to be wall hangers. These are the cans or the patches that they gave me. And this is the box of patches that I had from a long time ago. There's no date on here. Somewhere I seen, oh, here's a copyright date of 1946. So they probably are that old. These look like newer boxes made in the USA, but there is no date at all on here. A bunch of patent numbers. No dates at all that would give me any clue on how old these are. But it does say for patching tubeless tires or for patching inner tubes. So I guess this is just going to become a wall hanger in somebody's man cave. There's nothing that I want it for. It's just been taking up room on my shelf, and I thought, let's get it down and see if this thing actually works anymore. And it don't. So, if you're interested in a wall hanger, send me an email. Otherwise, I don't know where this stuff's going to end up. I would think somebody might have a use for it. There's a guy out on Apple close, 20 minutes from here, that has a whole gas station set up. Pumps, building, big awning, antique car sitting in there. He's got the old fuel pumps that you had to crank the handle, and it pumped the fuel up into the glass cylinder, and then it gravity fed in your car. Awesome setup. Maybe he'd like it. The date's about right. So I guess this was just a amusing video, and remember to work safe. Don't try this at home. Have fun, and we'll talk to you soon. So long.